In the last video, I told you how I got waitlisted 4 times before I got into BITS Pilani. But I did not tell you this. I still did not have computer science. I had MSc biology. And if you've ever been in a branch you don't like, you should know this. It eats you up. So in this video, let's get into the nitty-gritty of fixing your mistakes of failing BITSAT in your first year. And I was like you with a low score ending up with MSc bio. That too in the last iteration. But here's how I actually cracked the impossible vertical transfer. The same one that hundreds of thousands try and barely a few make it. Before I give you this strategy, let me give you a warning. Every year, I see students come to BITS with one goal, computer science engineering after first year. And then they get distracted by fest practice, club, recruitments, the endless social loop. One quiz later, CGPA tanks, and the dream dies quietly in a corner. So first, if getting computer science is non-negotiable, then treat it like a war. Everything else optional. FOMO can wait, the branch cannot. Now, I wasn't the smartest during my JEE preparation, but this time I played smart by not acting smart. I found out about my seniors who had taken a verti and asked a senior who had already done a branch change. No ego, no fake hustle. I sat down and asked, what are the common pitfalls? Where do people fail? How do I survive this? And everything she said, I wrote it down. What I'm sharing now is a refined version of that blueprint. It worked for me, it has worked for my juniors, and if you're serious, it can work for you too. Finally, there are 3 core parts to my system. Let's go one by one. You will get your timetable on day 1. Export that thing into a Google Calendar. Now block every single thing. I mean everything. Waking up, morning rituals, library hours, workout, sports, classes, assignments, even Netflix if you must. My calendar had a slot called Zari where I used to go teach slum kids through Nirman Club. Because doing one good thing outside studies keeps you sane. And sanity avoids burnout. Now, let's talk CGPA math. Every course you take will have units and credits. In sophomore talk, it simply means weightage. So, more the credit, more the weightage in your degree, and hence a higher impact on your CGPA. So, let's take a case study. Let's say you have MOW and chemistry lab, 2 of the main course at BITS Pilani. Now, let's check 2 scenarios. The grade system goes like A minus, B minus, C minus, and so on, where A can be treated as a 10, A minus as 9, and so on. In the first scenario, let's say you score a minus in MOW and C in chem lab. In the second, let's say it's reversed with a C in MOW and an A minus in chem lab. Now the trick here is that MOW is a 3-unit course while chemistry lab is a 1-unit course. So in the first scenario, you will end up impacting the CGPA in a higher positive way. While in the second scenario, your CGPA will not be boosted much because your higher unit course has a bad grade. So getting an 8+ or B in every course should be your minimum target while maintaining a higher priority towards the higher unit courses. That means double down on high unit subjects. Even if a topic feels boring or hard, do the math. You don't need to love it. You need to crack it. This is game changer. At BITS, it's relative grading. So if you're not fighting the syllabus, you're fighting the average. And each subject has, let's say, quiz 1, quiz 2, mid-sem, quiz 3, and compre. Let's say you score average -1 in quiz 1. You will tell yourself, it's okay, I will pull up in the next one. But the reality is, it's never going to be like that. You will see the courses proceeds toward the end of the semester and it gets harder to score. Which means if you screw up your quiz 1, suddenly you're running uphill for the rest of this semester. Most people ignore early quizzes and their average -1 turns out to be average -20 by the year end. So don't. My targets were always simple. Let's take an example. Average +2 in quiz 1, average +5 in quiz 2, average +20 in mid-sem, average +2 in quiz 3, average +13 in compre. Now that's how I landed A and A minus in most of my subjects. It's simple. It's like SIP investing. Small wins compound big gain. As they say, पैसे से पैसा बनता है and grades से CGPA. That system, it worked. I changed my branch from bio to economics, one of the most competitive verties with only 3 out of 1100 people making it. Then I got my computer science engineering branch and then one of the highest package from my batch. Same SIP hustle. If you are here, sophomore year, thinking you lost time, you haven't. You need to play smart now. If I hadn't underestimated BITSAT, I would have gotten computer science engineering on day 1. But I did not. So if you're in your 12 watching this early, don't repeat my mistake. And to help you protect yourself, I partnered up with my BITSAT juniors at Phodu Club. See, Phodu Club is built by BITSians who have realized how big a challenge and unpredictable BITSAT has become. It's a platform curated by BITSians for future BITSians, and I can definitely say it's of BITSians. Use Phodu Club. They break down BITSAT the way no one does because they've been there. So they can prepare you for every possible angle of the exam. For every second that could cost you a seat. Their BITSAT crash course is designed by actual BITSians who have cracked it, not by random tutors with no content. One-on-one mentorship, check. Mock tests that mirror the real exam, check. Full-length lectures with laser-sharp focus on BITSAT specific topics, check. And trust me, I've seen the course. It's gold. Use my code to get 10% off. Maybe, just maybe, you will never need a verti story at all. Like me, who came to BITS Pilani as a bio student, left with a computer science degree. Yes, I owe it all to strategy, sacrifice, and asking the right questions at the right time. And in case you want to see how I handle my lowest moments during this journey, go back and watch the previous video. But if you're ready to take control now, save this video because this might just be the blueprint. Peace.